What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is PixelCast here, and welcome back to the PixelCast, our yappy little spot on this side of the internet.
You went into some kind of voice there.
I'm still trying to figure out what on earth the full on there and the
what?
I just broke. It's like I was trying to say a sentence and then I heard you saying internet and my mouth decided to autocomplete with internet listening to you.
Oops.
But my brain is just a flowing river that if anything hops on, I'm flowing with it. So
if it was a flowing river, wouldn't that mean that it goes smoothly all the time? Like it actually functions?
It's a river rapids.
There you go.
It's a river rapids of thought.
With multiple waterfalls.
Too many waterfalls, all the rocks in the way.
Multiple forks in the river too.
Yeah, I get lost.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
But
just a regular, nicely moving river? No.
And that's exactly what you all are here for.
It's not mine either. I don't have that.
But yes, welcome.
Mine's just an ocean. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Oh no.
It's an ocean filled with so much useless information. Anyway, go ahead.
Hey, but sometimes the ocean is the most important thing around, you know.
Oh my God.
Right? Makes up 70% of the world. That's just water, actually, so I don't know. Well,
yeah.
the ocean is most of that water.
There is a percentage. I forgot what the percentage is.
It's probably like 68%. I'd imagine that 2% of the water being non-ocean is... Well, actually, I'd probably say it's...
Arguably, it's more.
That the ocean is more than 68%? Yeah, I was going to say, like, I bet fresh water is a fraction of a percent.
Because, like... Plus ice is melting and stuff.
We don't got to talk about that part.
So the ocean is increasing. I could look it up.
Why you do this? It's kind of yapping that we do over here.
Yeah, let me look it.
But this episode does have a focus because this past week / last weekend was a big week in the gaming world. It was the Summer Game Fest week where all of the new gaming stuff happened because E3 is dead and done.
Oceans cover approximately 70.8% of the Earth's surface.
Okay, so when people say the Earth is 70% water, that kind of leads to the ocean being it. So
yeah,
don't mind Zeus outside absolutely screaming from the weather.
There's a lot of thunder happening in the background.
But yes, Summer Game Fest happened, and we were watching on, especially trying to see if any
I did not get to see it live, though.
I only got to see 1 hour of the Xbox One live. Everything else, too busy, had work, so I just had to kind of wait for the announcements and then see what was coming up later. Mm-hmm. And the whole time, you know, it was like God of War, cool, all right, sweet, that's perfect. A new Call of Duty game, okay, sure, whatever. But I was waiting with bated breath for the surprise of the century of a new Ace Attorney game.
Yeah, same.
Like so many other people were, to the point where...
Same.
Where I thought it was funny that, you know, when Summer Game Fest ended, you know, and then Nintendo announced their Direct like 12 hours before they did it, Ace Attorney 7 went trending because everyone was talking about it's finally time. But we didn't get anything.
Nope.
We got scraps. We got Among Us story mode, which is close enough.
Because the murder.
Yeah, well, what's even funnier is that the Among Us story mode came out, and that was tweeted by, you know, the official account from there. Mm-hmm. And you know who replied to that? The fucking Ace Attorney Twitter account.
Oh wait, I think I saw that.
And everyone's like, "You traitors! What? Come on, guys! Come on! We saw the leaks back in the bad sick times. We saw them. We all know it's a matter of time. I can't keep saying this every 3 fucking years.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can, because they're just not giving us anything.
I know.
There's nothing.
I miss Phoenix.
I know. So do I.
Maya, I miss Trucy, I miss Apollo, I miss Athena.
You know, I feel like I say it every year when we're talking about...
I don't miss Larry.
Well, he's gonna be a main character in the next one. You just wait. I miss Gumshoe needs to get some love. He's been disrespected.
I know you've always talked about wanting
a gumshoe investigation.
And gumshoe investigation.
But it's probably not going to happen at this point anymore.
No.
But I mean, I think it will happen at some point. I think we're not going too mad by believing.
What, gumshoe investigation?
No, Ace Attorney 7. It keeps getting postponed because, back when the leaks came out, it was really weird to talk about them because we were Capcom creators at that time, and we didn't want to anger Big Daddy C, but they don't care about us anymore. We're redheaded stepchildren, so now I can talk about it all we want to. It's just because, when we joined that program because we were Ace Attorney creators, they eventually going like, hey, you haven't played any Capcom games recently, and it's like, well, why don't you release Ace Attorney, because people don't want to watch us play Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
they literally were like, hey, the new Monster Hunter Wilds came out, here's a game key for it, and I'm like, cool, thanks, it'll get seen by 600 people and then no one will watch it.
Yeah.
So it was a weird program anyways, like,
because the people don't come to our channel for Monster Hunter.
No, not at all.
They come to our channel for murder mystery visual novels.
But like it was a weird glorified program. Like, we're not like those big time creators like Maximilian Dude with Street Fighter or
I don't know who that is.
It's a content creator. Then there's also
I figured.
Susie, who's like a big Resident Evil person, and they pop up at all of their stuff. They're like actual like partners. We were just the thing where they're like, we're going to find content creators and we're going to make a program thing. It's whatever. The point being, we know that Ace Attorney 7 was in development and it was supposed to come out before the Apollo Justice trilogy thing. But I think with the pretty big success that the trilogy remake was, that, and given the uncertainty that COVID drove forward, that maybe before they actually put out Ace Attorney 7, they decided their focus was trying to transfer all of the existing games onto modern hardware
so that people who
have the story up to date,
want to play the new one, can have played the previous ones on newer stuff.
Yeah, because I think
with it all nice and shiny and polished.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because the Ace Attorney trilogy, in general,
from a business standpoint,
it oversold more than Capcom expected. It sold like over 4 million copies.
Dang.
Which was more than Capcom was expecting, and so that's where I'll assume at that point they were like, let's try and get the other stuff out there, because number one, that's gonna print fucking money for us, but then two, people have the story of, Apollo Justice and the other ones. The people that play the trilogy don't just pop up on their Switch and see Ace Attorney 7. They're like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Who are these people? It's like, oh yeah, because we didn't put those out anywhere. And apparently, like, I think Spirit of Justice was like one of the worst selling Ace Attorney games of all time. I think just because at that time they weren't marketing Ace Attorney very well, I'll assume. So, those were all way before the trilogy released itself.
Spirit of Justice is my favorite one.
I know. It's goated up there.
You said it's yours too, unless you changed your mind.
I mean, my favorite is Great Ace Attorney.
Oh, well, I'm talking about like the Phoenix Wright stuff.
Yeah, of the mainline ones, I would definitely say that 6 is probably my favorite. Very close with Trials and Tribulations.
But yeah, the entire Ace Attorney series, Great Ace Attorney is my favorite too. I mean, hello, Sherlock's right there. Sorry, Herlock.
We don't talk about that here. But
of the Phoenix Wright / Apollo Justice games, Spirit of Justice is my favorite.
Yes.
Dual Destinies is a very close second, though. Dual Destinies is very good.
See, I didn't like that one very much.
Simon Blackwell, hello.
I know you're biased on that
and
one. You
Athena,
have a character that drove you forward.
And Athena. I mean, I am literally Athena.
I know. I've talked in circles about how Capcom did Athena wrong in that game. She did not need to be rescued in the end and could not do what every other lawyer has done and save themselves. And when you have trials and tribulations, everyone else saved themselves, but Athena just kind of goes, nope, I need Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
And then he comes in and saves the day.
I think it's just because it was the whole, she was still kind of in training type of situation.
I guess, but Apollo
she was a newbie.
Apollo was even worse in his game, but he was able to get through it fine.
Yeah, but he had the bracelet.
I know.
So he had a cheat code.
Well, Athena had the necklace because she had, I don't remember the name of the emotion scanning device.
Oh, no. Mood Matrix.
The Mood Matrix.
I'm better than you.
But didn't she?
I remember.
Didn't she have a name
Widget.
for Widget? There we go. Yeah.
See, I remember all of that.
But yeah, I also think that Capcom has probably been doing tests for a while on what style they want Ace Attorney 7 to be.
You mean like 2D or 3D?
Well, I think they're probably going to try and evolve past the false 3D style that they had for Spirit of Justice and Dual Destiny.
What do you mean false 3D style?
Well, because
they were 3D models.
Well, they were 3D models, but the backgrounds aside from the courtroom when you're doing investigations, they were 2D images that would have a couple little things on there because that was a resource saver for
I'm talking
the
about
DS
the
back in the day. But I think they're going to try and go full 3D mode since they now have Switch technology, and that's the main thing. The DS is gone. You don't have to hinder yourself with the DS anymore.
That'd be pretty neat.
But that also requires a lot of play testing, a lot of engine stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the reasons that they were testing. I think I said this back when Ghost Trick came out. That was a fucking while ago when the Ghost Trick remake came out.
Classic.
Because that required a load of extra work. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But since there is no Ace Attorney, there are other things that were important in those game showcases for us and our future and our lack of life and future going in the forward in the world.
One of them was most important to me. I don't think I need to tell you.
I do believe that one would be the absolute shocker of Deltarune Chapter 5.
Oh, yes.
Which completely destroyed the schedule planning we had done the night before, because before the Nintendo Direct, we were just kind of like, okay, we want to try and do something extra on here if we can get in recording time. Try and work in something
series.
Extra. And
we have been trying to do for a long time.
Yeah. We know that it's probably not going to perform the best, but we want to try and put in a game that was going to be fun for us, and that was.
And then we've had some requests for.
There have been some requests for it. I don't think it'll be too awful, but it's not going to be performing like a Danganronpa game adjacent will, or our mystery visual novels.
But it would have been fun.
Yeah. But we were about to start playing Resident Evil 9.
Uh-huh.
I just spent the $56 on it on sale the night before.
It was on a
and
slight
installed
sale.
It was on a slight sale because otherwise we were like, we can't afford $70 to do it. It was like, I guess we can try and manage that.
Uh-huh.
Installed
and then the
it,
next day,
and then I wake up in the morning like, hey, Deltarune's gonna be out in 2 weeks. Have fun. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So because we don't want to stop the series in the middle because that hurts it. Deltarune comes out and we'll be playing that as soon as that drops.
Mm-hmm. And then we can do Resident Evil.
And then we can do Resident Evil after that. That way it's all uninterrupted.
Yeah, because I'm sure there are people like, why can't you just start it now and then pause and then do Deltarune and then do it? Because if we don't finish the series and we have to stop it to do Deltarune and then go back to it, like you said, the algorithm doesn't recognize it anymore.
Yeah,
kind of, because it's not streamlined.
The YouTube algorithm is a beast.
It likes daily things.
I have spent time studying it with what it does to our channel and the ways that it hurts our channel. And one of them, and the most recent evident one that you can find when crazy things happened, was
LDA.
Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
We had to put that on pause. Last Defense Academy was doing extremely well. And then when we came back,
had to stop because of life stuff happening.
But when we were able to come back to the series, it was getting permanently cut by about like 30 to 40% of its viewership and never came back.
Yeah, because it stopped being quote unquote relevant to YouTube.
Yeah, like they look at your daily uploads and specs and it'll be like, oh, this over here, your other ones aren't grabbing in viewers anymore. So this one, there's no need for it to continue. So when you take that gap, it's like, it's not important anymore.
It tries to kill it, basically.
So it doesn't push it out to the home screen anymore. If you want to find, you have to go to the subscription feed. Because, you know, if you watch something daily, that's the way that a lot of our videos go out there. People that are not subscribed or for people subscribed or unsubscribed, you know, on your homepage, if you've been clicking on the Danganronpa videos, you know, every day.
If you're not subscribed and you watch our videos all the time, please subscribe. It's
go
free.
Ahead and subscribe. Yeah, it's free. Go ahead and it helps us.
And you get to click a button. You get to click a button.
Yeah, and it makes a nice little swing.
Who doesn't like clicking buttons?
Exact. People love clicking buttons.
I like clicking buttons.
I like clicking buttons
It's
too.
the unmedicated ADHD.
Especially buttons that say subscribe.
You ruined it.
But
seriously, please.
Yes,
it's free.
But
do it.
You know, like if you keep doing that, they always push us out to like the top of your home. You'll see us on the like the very top of your homepage where you'll find our new upload over there.
Yeah.
But if we stop uploading for a day or two, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not watching that anymore. You're watching this other thing over here."
Yeah.
So even when we upload the next time, it doesn't give it to you anymore because it says that you haven't cared about it in the past 2 days, so it doesn't matter to you.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter to the other thousands of viewers that are out there. Welcome to the YouTube algorithm game.
It sucks.
So that's why if we get going, it'll go in one thing because, you know, the moment that we stop and come back, YouTube's going to be like, oh, no one cares about this anymore. And it's not going to let you know that video is there anymore.
Which is why it will be on hold until after we do Deltarune.
Yeah, apparently it even sometimes does that for people that have notifications on, that like if there are videos that aren't doing well enough or anything, that YouTube doesn't even send out a notification to people that have the bell on sometimes.
Damn.
I have heard that before from people on our channel and other channels where they'll be like, the bell didn't go off for me this time. We didn't even know that you started playing this again. And
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
Actually, I have seen stuff like that. Like, it'll be, like, part 3 of something, and someone's like, you guys started this?
Yeah.
But it is coming.
It is coming.
Just, not only do you have to wait a bit longer, we have to wait a bit longer, too. We were so excited.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is. We're very excited for Deltarune Chapter 5 to come out, because that's always such a good time.
The fact I'd say one of my favorite TV men was in the trailer.
Yeah, it's so weird that he's there because like it's showing the game from when it was his chapter.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that's all about, but
I will not complain if he's back.
And Spampton, you know, and then it should be a very interesting chapter indeed. Another thing that was revealed finally, that's, you know, a bit relevant recently to our channel is the final installment of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Yep. That one has now been announced to come out in spring. I want to play Rebirth as we get into a 2 video a day swing, because, you know, we have things that we're focused on right now and we can only record 1 video, which is, you know, the Danganronpa, another thing.
Yep.
But very excited to play through Rebirth and get ready for that, because it's been a fun journey. You're a fan of the ladies in there.
Yep. Especially Tifa.
I know.
Tifa!
And so that's going to be a fun time to look forward to. But then the other big ones, pretty hefty ones that were there, were the Persona-related ones.
Yes.
Those are probably the final things we'll talk about on this one. Because, I mean, we've known about it for a while, but they've now started to show more about Persona 4 Revival is going to be coming out. It's later this year. It's in like September. I think it's late September that it comes out.
Is it September?
Yeah, I believe so.
I could look it up real quick.
Yeah, I put it on my little calendar booklet thing that I do there. But yeah, the trailer came out. We could see the voices. No announced cast yet, but hear the new cast at work. They've done a pretty good job on the voice matching on it, so I'm not too mad on that front. I'm not one of those purists that's going to get angry over the whole thing.
No, February 18th, 2027. You were way off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought there were... Okay. What's the thing that comes out in September then?
I don't know.
Oh god, there's too many things that were announced, and none of them are around November because that's when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So no company touched that time frame with a 10-foot pole. But what can I say? All right, so that's in February then. But
maybe the what you were just talking about, the Final Fantasy one.
No, that's it, because that's in spring
Oh.
of 2027. Huh? Yeah, my brain, I guess, just faltered on that one. My bad. Say in February that comes out. How we do that, I'm not sure because
Good thing I googled it.
yeah, we already played through 4, so we know the story. It's not a blind playthrough, so
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what to do on that front yet because we will cover it in some way, obviously, because it's a big deal and I want to kind of see the things that have happened inside it.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
So we absolutely will check it out. Is it going to be a 100% playthrough? I can't guarantee that because that's like 90 hours of our life on a game that
we've already played,
experienced on here. And having it be a channel thing, if we have other things going on, could be a bit rough. We'll see what happens. But we will definitely, at least when it comes out, be looking at the beginning of it in one way or another as a mini series or streams.
Ooh,
something
it'd
like
be good
that.
for streams.
Yeah, it could be.
It'd be good for streams.
And then
That way people can like see it with us too and be like, wow,
Yeah, as long as people don't be rats and spoil it for people that haven't experienced the normal game, which will happen, so be calm, everyone.
Yes.
But then there is no release date or anything.
Nope.
But I don't care. The big news. The P6 Persona 6
which is
has been officially announced now.
And it like a lot of people have speculated based on the trailer alone, which once I saw it, I'm like, oh, that's why they said that. That it's like gonna be horror themed?
I think that's jumping the gun.
Or horror inspired or horror adjacent. Because it was like hundreds of gravestones and really creepy cryptic imagery. Like
I loved the vibes.
Like, how do you not think of spooky scary when you see that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the vibes are going to be very dark. I don't think it's going to be like some strange horror game of types, because really,
I don't mean horror game. I just mean like horror elements.
Persona 5 was very lighthearted, but then when you look at like Persona 4 and
Persona 3,
pretty heftily on Persona 3. And then I'm pretty sure that the other two that Atlas barely ever touches and acknowledges their existence of also tend to have fairly darker themes when you get into, the other side of things
Persona
in the
5
Persona
wasn't exactly
world.
lighthearted, but comparatively.
Like, there's not really much in that game that makes you go like, the like kind of horror adjacent darkness that
like
some
compared
of those games
to 3,
can hold.
basically?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that from it, that instead of, with Persona 5, you've got the masks and changing of hearts. With Persona 4, you've got, the inside of the TV. In Persona 3, you've got straight up fucking infusers, but those infusers are a very specific thing that are, the ways that they traverse into the shadow world.
I thought it was called an evoker.
It was one of those too, but
it's probably infuser.
What am I thinking of infuser for? That's Last Defense Academy. God damn.
Yeah, it's an evoker. What are you talking about?
My bad. Listen, LDA, after 230 fucking videos, the dialogue starts to fucking meld into each other.
Like, what do you... Wrong item that you kill yourself with.
I think that there will be...
In-game. YouTube. We're talking about YouTube. The game mechanics.
I think there will be very dark elements as to how you enter into, that... I don't know what to call that from the Shadow Realm. I can't remember if there's an actual name, because it doesn't really have a name.
What?
For the other side of the Persona world.
Which...
for when you use an evoker and you go in the midnight hour, when you go into the TV world, when
It's
Phantom
Tartarus, Evan.
No, because because it changes every game, but there is a. I'm pretty sure there is a Persona lore adjacent. Because
it's Tartarus in Persona 3. In Persona 4, it's the TV world. In Persona 5,
it's palaces.
Palaces, but there's also
there's mementos. But in the Persona lore, there is a term for the existence of that whole thing, but that's what I can't think of.
I don't remember.
But
I could look it up.
But I think there will be a darker theme for the way that is accessed. And then maybe off of some of the stuff there, it might have kind of a, depending on how they do it, because I was going to say serial killing aspect of what you're chasing after, but you can almost say that's very similar to Persona 4 in a way, because it's serial kidnappings, but I don't know. I think it'll be interesting one way or another with how that goes
it says in Persona lore there isn't one single shadow world. Instead, the alternate dimensions where shadows reside are different manifestations of the collective unconscious.
Okay, that's right.
Each main game features its own unique version of this cognitive world. So there is no one main term for it like you were thinking there was.
If there is one, it is the collective unconscious, because it keeps being created by emotions of people.
But there is no one term for it.
But whatever they're doing with the theming, I love it. But the funny thing is that it's going to be extremely dark and depressing at nighttime. Once it's daytime, you're going to get the boppinest soundtrack of all time.
Because
always.
I would be totally down for, even if it's like just the aesthetic that's creepy, dark themed. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I think the normal world part will be
like that, like the outfits and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and the shadows.
I think that there's going to be a large death motif in whatever is going on with
even more than 3.
Oh yes, even more than 3.
Because 3 was all about death.
But I think there will be a lot more of a, death and the bridge of life, given that just like the way that cutscene played out. The teaser for it. I'm excited for it. But I know it's probably not going to be until like 2029.
Yeah. That's true.
They better not Elder Scrolls 6 us, where that was announced in 2018 and there's been not a peep since.
Yep.
But Atlas is over here trying to print money, so they're not going to wait too long. No. But that's about all the things we're really super hyped about for in the gaming world from that one. Obviously, there's tiny little things that, we probably personally with me. Hey, that's a fucking Stuntman game in the Sony one. I care, but none of you guys care about that.
There was Spyro.
That was crazy.
Spyro, God, I didn't have a GameCube, but one of my neighbors did. And I borrowed it one time and played Spyro a little bit. And it was a lot of fun. But I only had it for like a few days. That was the littlest taste of Spyro that I had.
I played the original on the PlayStation 1. I don't think I ever played 2 or 3, and I have not played the Ignite trilogy yet. Maybe I should play that one day.
I don't remember which one it was that I played.
If it was on the GameCube, it would have been a somewhat later one, because that was a generation after the PlayStation, because GameCube kind of tied in with the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Right?
The only console, the first console I ever owned was the PlayStation 2. Because I grew up poor.
Anyways. But yeah, we're very excited for some of the things coming out that we would like to play soon. There are all kinds of little things in there that if there were time we'd love to. Like they announced, they had announced it before, but there's a release date for Control 2, which I would love to play, which is connected with like Alan Wake and stuff, but that doesn't get very many views. So that's once again one of those guilty pleasure things for us that would take a lot of spare time for if we ever play it, because not many people watch that, but it's fine. All of you should watch us play Alan Wake and all that stuff soon, because I would love that. Come on, guys.
I love watching you play horror games.
I know you do.
I love watching anyone play horror games, but the moment you put me in the control seat, no.
Oh man.
Nope. Can't do it. I love watching horror playthroughs. I love watching horror movies. I love going into haunted houses.
Uh-huh.
But if you have me play a horror game with my own 2 hands, no.
I've seen.
I do not do well. I do not do well.
You do not like green eggs and ham.
Nope. If it gets too scary, odds are I would want to stop.
Oh man, but
it's fascinating. Maybe it's just because when I am watching someone else play it, I don't feel the imminent danger that one does when they are playing a horror game.
So easy.
But like, I still get jump scared and stuff, and I still get.
Oh yeah, same.
But like, I'm just, I'm not directly experiencing it. I'm experiencing it as an extension.
Exactly. Once the controller's in your hand and you have to push the button to walk towards the creepy thing, it's a lot different.
No, I hate it. I hate it a lot.
Oh man, but yeah, you would love Alan Wake, and you would love.
I mean, we did. You did have me try and play it.
Well, no, we played it. We played a couple.
Did that ever? We played a couple. See the light of day.
We played a couple of the in-game episodes years ago.
Yeah.
On the channel, we played the first 2 episodes, and back then didn't do too well. Maybe we'll try it again.
Remember, there was when you had me play it, and
I don't think it was Alan Wake.
It was, because I was like, "How do you use the flashlight?"
Oh.
Yeah. It was Alan Wake, and I was doing horribly.
I honestly don't remember that.
Yeah. Back when I lived at the apartment, yeah.
Huh. If we do it again, I would probably start from the beginning. But man, you would love Control, because it's an action game, but it meets SCP, because it's like its own little. It's very adjacent to SCP.
Wait, what?
Control, which is by the same people that made Alan Wake, and the universe is kind of tied together.
Have I seen any kind of trailers for this?
I mean, Control came out a long time ago, so you probably don't really know anything about it. I
believe
that Jacksepticeye played it.
I do
at
enjoy
some point,
SCP.
But
so I might have seen it and just don't remember it. Because I'm not good with titles unless they're big name titles.
Yeah.
Or they're titles that...
I mean, it was a pretty big name. But I think you would have... Like, everyone, you should let us do it and then come watch us, please. You would enjoy it. I swear to God. Please, please, please.
Dang, is that good?
I haven't finished Control, but I would like to on the channel. But that way we can play through Alan Wake and then Control and then Alan Wake 2 and then Control 2. That would all be
Alan
fun
Wake is
thing.
like your second favorite video game franchise, isn't it?
No, it's in my list there, but we'll go over that one day, because one of these days we're both each going to have our top 5 game list on this podcast, with each of us having our own individual episode. So that one day you will share what your top 5 games are, and I'll share my top 5 and why that is.
Because that's too much yapping for both of us to put in the same one.
Yeah, like that way it allows for time to be able to each yap about the games, instead of it just being like, oh, you got to hurry up. We got 2 minutes to talk about this. No, you got to give it time to breathe.
Especially me with my neurospice.
I know.
Just I could get stuck on one game and just talk about that for the entire thing, but you're going to have to help me not do that.
I'll keep you on the rails. Don't you worry. But everyone,
remember the whole thing about the bottomless ocean of just things just floating around everywhere? Yeah.
You go ahead and start plucking up the ocean clean.
Each topic, each hyperfixation is like a school of fish. That's just always there, lurking.
Always
and
watching.
Comes closer to the surface whenever something about it gets put on a hook and dangled.
Oh man.
And then the whole school comes up.
Yep.
That's a great analogy,
and they're
actually.
Jumping on the boat even when you don't want them to. Hold on, guys.
Yep.
But with that, that's all I have to say. Ace Attorney 7, where the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Come on. One day, Capcom, please. Next year? Maybe next year. There's always next year. There's always the Game Awards. They can announce it at the Game Awards.
The Game Awards?
Yep.
Do they announce new games at the Game Awards?
Oh, yeah. That's half the reason people watch the Game Awards.
Okay.
That's why we watched it when we were in the hotel.
You've been in the video game that sphere for way longer than me.
I know, but it's like when we watched it at the hotel and we saw Deadpool get announced for Marvel Rivals.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
We were like, is that Sayu?
We knew that was Sayu immediately.
And he was like, that's not me.
Hey, that's not me. You lying section.
He had to lie.
But, yeah, he was NDA'd the fuck out of.
Uh-huh.
But everyone, that is this Yappy podcast here.
Yep.
Done. So, look forward to next week, because we already know what next week is going to be, and that's going to be yapping about The Amazing Digital Circus, because we already saw it in theaters, but
no
we wanted to
spoilers.
wait until it fully came out before we start yapping about things, so that everyone has a chance to watch it before we start yapping, because there will be spoilers for the series inside there. We figured we'd give a deep dive on all the fun things, all the business side things, all the good stuff.
We're listening to the fish, and that's all I'll say.
Oh, yeah. My brain had to process what that meant for a second.
You didn't recognize what I...
Because you say that, and I think of the fact, I'm the one who tells lies. I was thinking of the fish from... But, okay. That's my brain going haywire now.
We're listening to the fish.
Everybody, thank you for listening to another
episode. And if you saw it in theaters too, listen to the fish.
Listen to the fish.
Listen to the fish.
Listen to the fish.
That's all I'll say.
But...
anyone who hasn't seen it, like, what are you talking about?
But with that, my brain is faltering. Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you.
To another episode of the PixelCast. And we'll see you next week with another episode. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is where you are.
Goodness.
What?
I try to do that, but I just sound up.
It's my thing.
I'm just sound like in the scat man.
It's my thing. Like with Rhett and Link, like Link always does the whole. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell. You know what time it is. That's my version of that. That's, for this though, I don't do it for all of you.
It's fine.